Hello there, dear viewer. It's been a while, but I'm finally back. I'm here. Now, I saw a lot of people ask, how do I play against Aurora? What is this new Aurora champ? What has League of Legends done to this game? And as we get into the game, now a lot of writers notice people are bored in the first few
Welcome to
seconds of the game.
Summoner's Rift.
A lot of people just AFK. So they've actually added this new mini game to the scoreboard where you have to sort it every game.
30
Yeah,
seconds until
that's
minions
something.
spawn.
But yeah, the new champion, Aurora, has been out now for, like, what, it's been a week and a half. And people, League players, they always love to say, this champion's broken, this champion's dog shit, what the fuck is Riot doing? And as much as I like also hating on Riot, for a new champion release, like, Aurora's been surprisingly balanced. Like, I know it shocks me even to say it. But,
Minions
like, she
have
came out,
spawned.
she was super low win rate. And now she's, I think overall, this patch is sitting at like a 51% win rate. And that we see this is a full master lobby. But yeah, I expected her to be a lot more broken, but well, as people get better, uh, her win rate should rise. And this guy, for whatever reason, tries to face check me here. Like, whenever you're in these bushes, it's quite easy to dodge out the Q if they decide to just blindly throw it at you. Already puts us at a very nice position. And now we can just play on the bottom sort of pocket of the lane and force Aurora to walk into our blade for the last hit. That's another easy grass proc. A very satisfying stuff on Shen. But yeah, after she gets her nerfs, she might just be another somewhat annoying range top. I feel like out of all the range tops, against Aurora you have a surprising amount of counterplay. As now she has level 2, we are just going to continuously look for taunts, Q slows into taunts. It's always what you want to do. And now Aurora just can't walk up to the lane, because all we do is threaten Q drag throughs. Puts apart, I think, good Shen gameplay from average Shen gameplay is Q placement. Especially these range matchups. If you can ever get the play behind them, they just can't play. That's an easy first blood. So Aurora is just confused. I let the wave push into me, and there's not a lot we can do. She does miss the cannon XP. It's really huge for us. Now we don't focus on Lance, because we just want to chunk her up again. We have the level advantage there. Yeah. Yeah, I think what makes the matchup really playable, actually, is that your E, I guess Shen's taunt, is a lot faster than Aurora's, what is it? I think it's an E as well, where she hops back. And she has to charge it, and see, it's very easy to predict it and to just aim just slightly behind her when she charges us up. Ready, we get a flash out, and yeah, this guy's in a really precarious situation. Looks like he's just gonna recall already. And I'm fine just letting this wave push into me now, because the more minions, the more rent minions there are, the faster my wave dies. That means when Aurora walks back to the lane, more of my minions will have died, and I will have denied her more XP. That's just going to make it really easy for me to snowball my lead. You know, normally I'd look to thin this wave out a lot more, push a lot more to get the level advantages. But here I'm already so ahead. See how I'm level 4, she's level 3. Despite the fact that there's so many minions that I haven't killed yet. So I don't mind letting her stack really big waves here. Because I'm not scared that she's ever going to threaten to push this wave in. If the Aurora had played it a bit better, she would have a lot more tools to actually push it in. But now I just look to trade. Like, I don't care if the trade is bad, quotation marks here. I don't mind taking bad trades. Because what I want to do is just trade as much as possible, get as much of a health bar, mana bar done, and then just recall and TP back to lane. As least then, that's a nice kill there in the jungle. Might even want to look for a kill on the Aurora. But yeah, she's just trapped. She just runs back to the wave to collect some XP, but yeah, she's doomed. So yeah, she's like not even that high range. Auto attack range does feel quite long at times, but when she doesn't have 1000 movement speed stacked up, it's quite easy to just catch her with a few drag and taunts. And Aurora has a really small window to react with her dash. As I said, she has to charge it up. And your taunt actually counters her invisibility really nicely. Same with any visibility champion, really. They are just forced to auto-attack you. It's very easy to know if you're paying attention. It's usually very easy to tell where Aurora is actually going. It's not like a shaker where it's almost impossible to catch them sometimes because they can just teleport to any direction they want. So yeah. Here, just flash on top of her, hopefully get a really big trade. Ah, but I forget that Aurora has so much movement speed, even with tier 1 boots. She has 475 movement speed. And Riot says, oh, there's no movement speed creep in the game. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, it's so ridiculous, right? Just adds so much movement speed to the game. And for some reason, the devs, like I don't know, August stream, they don't really seem to acknowledge it. As I'm kind of torn between ulting bot lane and looking for a kill with the Aurora. Like, I really don't want to leave Lee Sin hanging here, and he just misses the Q. Look, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Might have lagged there. Like, he kind of aimed to where I taunted her before she W hopped out. Now this is not ideal because I might have been able to just smolder there, though I'm not sure. Kha'Zix is here. Help her push in the wave. Not a problem. Yeah, I think I stay here actually. I'm not really at the threat of dying. I don't mind outplaying any potential dives. But yeah, I just really don't want to get the wave up for free. So it really shocks me that even though I have movement speed advantage through boots, Aurora's movement speed is just so high when she gets her stacks and the fleet footwear. I think they should just remove fleet footwear from the game, honestly. It's so unfun to play against. But I guess Riot thinks that it is really fun to play as. So for some reason they keep nerfing like the sustain, and I don't know what they nerfed about it recently. They never seem to target the movement speed. Honestly, I don't know why they don't just nerf the movement speed for ranged characters. I feel like the rune would be a lot healthier for the game if ranged champions were just running around with 500 movement speed just for auto-attacking. As we look for another trade just before this wave crashes. Not really been prioritizing CS this game. And she walked it just a bit too far when trying to CS. Always super important is to look at your own moves all the time. You want to look at when the enemy is forced to walk up for auto attacks. A lot of the times, especially against worse players, people like tunnel vision in on the CS and they don't notice that walked up just a bit too far. That's usually when you get your windows to trade. Yes. I look for a fruit here. I now know that there's fruit on the lower side of the map. Could have pulled it down, but still doesn't just flash out and gets the kill anyway. Lovely stuff. Now this wave, we really want to freeze. If the wave is frozen here, I'll just look for a little trade. I don't really care about continuing. We have a really good position to threaten another kill. but I get pinged away by my jungler there, so I let her crash in any way. The ping by Lee Sin is very nice actually, because if Kha'Zix was there and I traded like super aggressively, there was a window for Kha'Zix to kill me there. And he does show up, actually. Doesn't quite have the damage to kill me, but they do look for the dive. I'm gonna pull my blade through Aurora here to get my passive back up. Look what's on here, beautiful. I think I lived there, even without the level up, which did make it look quite lucky there. Something I forgot to mention, I'm not used to this voiceover type of style video. Oh, that's what creepy. Don't joke. Oh, not old. What I really wanted to talk about is, as well, especially in the Aurora matchup there, I wanted to trade super aggressively there, just to get Aurora's mana out. I wanted her to use all of her abilities on me, because I saw she had like 200 something. Oh, I brutally saved the Aurora. Very nice stuff. But yeah, I knew that she would have wanted to throw abilities at me and at the wave to crash it in before Kha'Zix came to gank us. Which meant that she would actually not have enough mana for ult. I believe it is 100 mana. That's like the standard number for most ults. When in doubt, it's usually 100. And if Aurora doesn't buy early mana items, she really struggles with keeping her mana up, especially against like Shen with second wind, with Doran shield, with the passive shield. She really struggles to chew through them, even though her damage is like really high. This could teleport here, but it does look like my team is out. Just gonna ward here, even though I see Kha'Zix bot lane, might have been a bit unnecessary. But yeah, look now how high her damage is just with Tiamat alone. Whenever I get ahead in games, I pretty much always build the damage. So we get another slow. Yeah, having Tiamat in lane when you're ahead is such a big game changer. You have so much damage, you have so much more wave control. Like right now I can always get Prio to get to the grubs and help me Sin if he needed it. But right now it doesn't look like he needs it. Oh, I didn't go. Nice. Flash kill. Oh! And Kha'Zix unfortunately decides not to go for the grubs, but to go for a shutdown. 500 gold, not ideal. But I do have to assert my dominance here. It's very important. So, I don't know what he's doing, he's never killing me. Oriana dies here, not sure how. But yeah, now we're just in a really strong position. Pretty much all of the gold is just on me and Lee Sin. It's kind of a must to be as productive as possible. Thought about teleporting here, but Nami just gets caught out. No saving this. Could teleport here, but either Smolder's dead or I teleport for nothing. Don't think yeah. Sometimes you just have to identify the players that are not really worth saving. There's a lot of risk involved. And now because I hold on to my ultimate, I'm able to both play here. Fortunately it doesn't get this much. Perhaps the Kha'Zix smite it away. And yeah, my damage with Titanic is just unreal. This jungle enjoyer. So idea is a bit deceiving. I know Kha'Zix doesn't have E, so now is the perfect time to ult him. Unfortunate, but we just have so much damage in that. And my Q is right behind them, so I get the smoke immediately. The rug is not in range to bomb those back. Perfect. His name is Jungle Enjoyer, but I checked his profile and he is top lane. I'm not too sure about that. Maybe he just enjoys the players.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I think we're gonna go for something forbidden. Some dark secret technology. Triple dagger. Just look at this wave cliff. Aurora thinks she's safe here, but I just have so much DPS He does not expect me to get this many auto attacks through. As I think I want to bait out the ult here. Perfect. Dash from just out of the range. Now she's kind of playing really far forward, almost like Kha'Zix is here. So I'll just walk out here. Don't dodge out on the E, but should be fine. And Kha'Zix showed on the bottom side of the map, so now we can play a bit more aggressively again. No plant in the river, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's up too far again. This guy did not learn his lesson. His DPS is so ridiculous, man. Like, how can he even play? And we clear these waves super quick. Can get some tower damage on him. I know I'm safe. Gragas is not what. Kask is actually here, but he can't really do anything. I'm 3 whole levels up on him, so even if he tries to fight me, he will probably lose. But Aurora will be back on the map soon in my teleport. So I'll just recall and walk back in with my Zeal. Or he just doesn't get killed. Don't have ult anyway. Like, Zeal's also really nice power spike. You get a lot of movement speed, which is super important against these like really ranged or slippery champions. Really helps catching up to them. So Zeal's actually not that far. I know a lot of people in my games, they will see the item in question, like right here. I'm able to catch up to one, otherwise I might not have been able to. AD carry items are just a bit strong at the moment, which is why sometimes you see them 3 times per team. Should hopefully be adjusted soon. But honestly, the meta is quite beneficial for Shen. There are a lot of auto attacks on multiple lanes. Usually against mages, you're not that effective. Slight mistake. It's okay, we're not all born perfect on this perfect earth. Sometimes let people get away and live another day. We get regardless. And our team is able to kill a couple of kills, giving me my last ultimate hunter slot. It's also still really nice. Yeah, game plan for this game is still Molder, army will scale regardless, same with Oriana. Mainly just gonna look to finish this game out with this. Yeah, most of that gold is on Jinx, which is ideal for me because I'm able to block up all of the damage. Someone's teleporting in, I'm not sure who that is. Looks to have just been Aurora. I think I'm not gonna join this fight and just push mid. I should easily be able to get turrets here, small as threatening the Q2. Even if my entire team dies here, we get a lot of gold out of this play. So I'm just gonna not even trust them, just risk my team dying in bot lane, ignore them and keep on pushing. Otherwise I might lose the opportunity to get these turrets. Okay, would be harder, but it looks like my team won that fight, no problem. Gonna see if I can steal away some camps. Or someone shouldn't need my help. As Oriana somehow gets a solo kill though.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I was thinking about, oh, she gets 2 kills. I was thinking about teleporting her, but she just doesn't need me.
Shut down.
And Gragas flashes on top of her 1 second before my ult comes up. That's unfortunate. Very well played by Oriana though. Aurora now has a lot of damage with the Leandre rush, but it doesn't matter. This gets caught. Normally, I wouldn't stay in the mid lane. Oh, as we saw, 4,500 gold recent recall. But with how weak the enemy team is, a fight in the 4th zone, and Aurora just illegally overstepped. There was no one to punish us going in. That's So we get to secure the dragon on spot. Yeah, as you might have noticed, actually, I went for Nobori Flicker Blade this game. Forbidden technology. This item is just so crazy and underrated. Ever since they changed the item to not just work on crits, but on auto attacks, it's actually been such a nice item for Shen, and people have not caught on. People have caught on with Volibear. A lot of Volibear, almost all Volibear players now go for the Navori with like AP builds and whatnot. It is just so nice when you're ahead in these games because you have so much attack speed already from your Q, from the item itself. You have a lot of on-hit damage with Titanic. You have an auto reset, and every single auto attack, I believe it is 15% of your remaining cooldown gets reduced. So you just Q them, auto reset, auto, and you have your taunt on basically a 3-second cooldown, depending on what other items you build. Right now, my only source of cooldown reduction is actually my Ionians. My old shield's unfortunately not big enough. Rihanna gets kicked into the enemy team and dies there.
Enemy double kill.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore the team here.
Rampage.
Not
Team has destroyed a turret.
But yeah, I just want to secure the turret,
Kill.
and I'll let my team die there. I'm mostly concerned about pushing here, ending the game. So we used here a really nice angle here. They don't expect me to the bush. Be in the bush.
Double kill.
And here you see the value of Navori really shine. I have my taunt up so much, especially when I just keep on autoing. As Yasuo should not be able to escape here, giving me a nice critical. Nice. So annoying man. Yeah, he shouldn't be able to escape. Q drag through slow. And yeah, it's better to give Smolder the kills now. As Smolder, I have enough kills. 4,000 gold, holy. Yeah, I think I have enough DPS now. I can just go for tanky setup. Like, Titanic Navori alone is so much DPS, so much pushing power. Now I'll just go Deadman's Blade. You have more mobility. Right now I just want to push sideways and either join my team with ult or roam. Look for catches with the slow, with the movement speed. Slow reduction also really nice into champions like Ragas, like Carvets, like the Jinx. Yeah, sometimes if you're not into a lot of ranged champions and you want even more DPS, then Forbidden Technology is actually to go something Terminus Structure. I really like the double penetration on Shen, as you have 50-50 magic thing for that. And you get a lot of resistances, which synergize really nicely with that show. Something you could build if you're interested in hockey use. Doesn't get the steal rounds. The really underrated technology here is to just sit on the Negatron cloak. A lot of people think they need to finish the items. A lot of the time, if they have just a little bit of magic damage that you need to mitigate, or a lot of like magic penetration from a single magic dealer, like they have here with the... Well, I don't even... Yeah, with the Gragas mostly. I think it's fine at the time to not finish any of the magic resist items. Most of them feel really underwhelming. As we could have actually taunted the cast. I didn't expect them to play this place on top of me. Doesn't matter. We just push this wave with our Baron buff. And someone's either going to match me here or look for a fight, which we should always win. Here. And that should just be an easy kill on the
enemy has been slain.
Not quite in range for the target. That be the big numbers advantage now. A lot of stacked waves. Should be very easy to take the turret here. Yasuo tries to clear the wave. also just flash
Your
away.
team has destroyed a turret.
And yeah, with 6 grubs, we just melt through the
Your
objectives.
team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Whenever you have a lot of grubs, Navori plays so nice. Grubs doesn't have enough damage, while we do. And that should be game. So yeah, let me guys know what you think about this type of video. If there's anything I might have missed, I should talk about more. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And until next time. Take care. Bye bye.
A summoner has disconnected.